Hello and welcome to TW White & Sons in Bookham. Thank you for taking the time to browse our used approved cars online, see what we've got in stock at the moment. This morning I'm very excited to bring you this absolutely fantastic Renault Clio RS line that literally in the last 24 hours we've taken in part exchange. First and foremost, what an absolutely fantastic colour. It's called Valencia Orange, I believe. So a really nice looking colour, bright. People will never miss you on the road, and I think it just suits the kind of character of car that this is, with the RS line being the slightly sportier model. You can see it's got the diamond cut alloy wheels. It's just a really nice looking car, and I'm pleased to say this is how the car has come into us in part exchange. Not a speck of damage on it. It's been looked after fantastically, and I think you'll see throughout the course of the video you get a real feel for how well this car's been taken care of throughout its life so far. So to tell you a bit more about it, it's the 130 brake horsepower version. It's petrol and it's also automatic. It's got the automatic gearbox, which is always good for a little bit of sporty driving. It's got a flappy paddle gearbox on the steering wheel, which I'll show you in just a moment, but just really impressed with how well this car's been taken care of. It's 2 owners in total. It's got a full Renault service history. I'll start to show you around the car in a little bit more detail, so we're going to have a look at the boot first. It's actually opened just underneath here, so you squeeze the button, just lift the boot like so. So I'll have to show you a few bits in here. So the customer who traded the car in has got 2 sets of mats for the vehicle. So it's currently got what I'd class as the all-weather mats in the car, in the front, and it's got the fabric mats in the back. So we have the opposites of those stored here in the boot. So these are the rear all-weather mats, so they're like a rubber texture, and then we've got the nice embroidered carpet mats, which can go in the front if you want to change them around. So in essence you've got two sets of mats to go in the car. We've also got a nice boot liner in here as well, which is just is always good because it keeps this nice bit under here, this carpet bit, nice and clean. We'll come on to this in a moment, but it does also feature a BOSE sound system, and part of that is in the boot here as the subwoofer. So there we go, we have that. I'll just tuck these mats nice and safely in here so we know where they are. But again, that to me just really truly indicates how well this car's been looked after. You've got 2 different sets of mats for the car. As you've seen so far, it is spotlessly clean. So we'll close the boot. And we'll move on to the interior, and we've got full black leather upholstery with this lovely red stitching, and that sort of matches the seatbelt as well. The edges of the seatbelt are a red stitching colour. Really nice finish. It's got this sort of, not perforated as such, but sort of slightly different sporty look, and you'll see in a moment when we have a look at the front of the car. It's got the sort of sporty bucket seats as well. I'll tell you what, let's have a look at that now. So there we go, with sort of bucket shaped seats, very sporty feel to it, and likewise with the outside of the car, the interior is in immaculate condition as well. We've got this nice perforated finish on the steering wheel. We've got alloy pedals down here as well. So all in all, it just feels like a real fun car to be in. So I'm going to jump inside the car. Now the key, as some of you may know on a Renault, is like a card, so it's got a little slot for that down here, and the previous owner actually had a case on the key card, as you can see here, to match the colour, which is a nice touch. So it's push to start, so you just pop your foot on the brake pedal, you've got the button up here, there we go, gets the car up and running. That's just letting me know that we are a little bit low on fuel, which is nothing to worry about, we will sort that out. So I think as mentioned when we were outside the car, it's an automatic gearbox, and you have the paddles up here to go up and down the gears if you do want to drive it in that way. It can be done, but I think as well as the high spec in terms of the leather and the mats and the colour on the outside, this car's also got a lot of internal features as well. So it's got air conditioning down here, as you'd expect on a car of this age, but for the winter time you have heated seats, which are always a welcome addition. It's fully equipped with cruise control, and also features Bluetooth connectivity and Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, so you can plug the phone in down here and stream your apps from your phone if they are compatible, so Waze Maps, Google Maps, that sort of thing, or Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and that will stream onto the screen here, which as you can see is a very nice wide sort of big screen without being intrusive, so it's tucked nicely away. For those of you that are music fans, we have, I think I mentioned earlier, BOSE Sound System, so you've got the subwoofer in the back, but you've also got these, what we'd call tweeters on the A-pillars, speakers down in the doors down here as well. So having given it a little test, you have to come down and see it yourselves, but it has got a really nice surround sound effect. We also have some nice safety features, so when you put the car into reverse, you might have seen when we were around looking at the boot, you've got the reversing camera, but you've also got a 360 camera here, so a camera on the front and a camera on the bottom of each wing mirror, which forms like a bird's eye view of the car. But down the bottom here on the touchscreen, you've got options where you can select just to look down one particular side of the car, or to just use the reversing camera, turn the 360 view camera off, and just rely on your parking sensors as well. I'm hoping I've saved the best till last, and that is the mileage on this car. It has done 13,869 miles. Now the car's a 2019, it's on a 69 plate, it's approaching 3 years, so this car has evidently had a very easy life. You sometimes find when people don't do such high mileage, they would perhaps not have it serviced when it's been due, but that's completely the opposite with this one. It's got fantastic service history, and I think the fact that it's been so lightly used really shows through in its condition. So there we go, lovely car. One final feature I've just realised I've missed out, because it does hide itself away down here. It's got wireless smartphone charging, so this pad just here, you can put your smartphone on it, it'll charge it wirelessly. Worth noting as well, so it doesn't guarantee to work for every phone. We discovered recently with our main brand that we sell, which is Mazda, they've just started to bring these through on their cars. For iPhones, for example, if you have an iPhone 8 or above, you're okay, but if it's say an iPhone 7 or an iPhone 6, it's not compatible with the wireless charging, so just worth bearing in mind that may be a situation you'll find yourself in if your phone is not up to date. So there we go. But a really nice car, absolutely delighted to have it in stock. Really good fun to drive, having just only driven it 2 minutes round the corner from the dealership to do the video, but I just think it stands out so nicely. Fantastic colour, lovely interior, and fantastic history. Pleased to confirm it's available to see and test drive here at our site in Bookham. If you'd like to arrange time to come and see us and see the car, take it for a drive, then please do give us a call. We very much look forward to hearing from you, and we hope you enjoyed the video.